Are you looking for a podcast about your favorite teacher, Mr. Walls? We did it! We're doing it!
Well, then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Oh! Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you today?
All sauced up and ready to peel. I don't know what that fucking means.
Alrighty. I'm just racking my brain like, yeah, that's I was like, is this like a spa reference, some kind of chemical peel thing that I'm not familiar with?
I legit do not know what came out of me. I think I need to crack this open.
I think it's I think that's shrimpy stuff. You got to get the shell off the shrimp maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. All sauced up and ready to peel.
You heard it here, guys. That is the newest merch for sure. Coming out of merch retirement for all sauced up and ready to peel. But it says all sauced up on the front and then ready to peel on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are like, all sauced up. And then you walk by and ready to peel. What does that mean?
Nobody knows for sure.
That hit me like fucking, and there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties. Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
Lord. Okay.
Anyway,
that's how you know you can't produce a YMBToAP with AI right there. They wouldn't know what to fucking do.
Absolutely.
You know, we actually did some AI stuff very early on in our podcasting days. We were approached by a company at one of the first podcast movements we went to.
I was like, ew, don't say that about us. And then you started the story and I went, oh yeah.
Yeah. Before AI was evil, back when it was cool and cute. Like, it was
probably our second one.
It must have been 5 or 6 years ago at this point.
Oh yeah.
It was pre-COVID.
Oh my god, was it?
I think so. Well, our podcast, no, maybe not,
was
because
2019.
we started, in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
So our first podcast movement would have been like summer of 2020. So we didn't go to that one. So it must have been 2021. But still,
That's
4
what I was
years ago,
thinking.
AI was way different. Much cooler, more chill vibe about AI back just a short 4 years ago. We had a company approach us and they were like, we're testing out this tool for like content creation for podcasters. And what it does is like you put your podcast feed into it, it'll go through your podcast and make like short form videos for you. And
yeah.
And the dude like started processing our feed and stuff and started churning out some videos. And it was just like the most wild shit. Like it was one of the...
Well, because it would give like a headline, like this is what this clip is going to be about. And then you could go like listen to it. So like here's like your catcher headline. And then you come in. And I do remember he goes, well, these can't be right. And then we read them and went, actually, yeah, that's right.
That's 100% correct, sir. He was worried that his AI tool was messing up. He was like, oh no, like this isn't right at all. Because it was something about like, God, I don't even remember at this point. It was so just the typical sauced up and ready to peel YMBToAP shit. So.
Yeah, Oh my God. And we were just like, we don't mean to embarrass you, but like, that is accurate, sir. That is actually the right thing. Your tool is working amazing. It's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, we used AI for probably like a year just to help us like...
Yeah, that's how we were doing some of our posts, right?
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe even longer than a year, honestly. We used it for probably a couple years. Like, it was a good tool, but then, like, AI became what it is today, and I started to feel less kosher about using it, so we haven't done that in a very long time. And also, social media is hard, and we just didn't, like...
Well, plus it was like, okay, you got to try it out. It was pretty good. But what if you paid us by the letter that it creates for you? It was some crazy like pricing scheme. And we were like, nope.
Yeah.
It's good when it was free.
Bloop. We got out of that game pretty quickly. But all this to say, I want to talk about AI and the status of it in current day, because it's gotten so quickly. Just the past, like, not even 6 months, the past couple of months, AI has really ramped the fuck up and gotten almost out of control. I think it's fair to say that it's out of control at this point, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's out of control. Like, no one... I feel like we're inches away from the fucking singularity at this point. And I was watching this news report and talking with Richard over lunch. Like, we're at a Asian hibachi place, and this thing on the news was like talking about how AI now, people are being able to like feed stuff into it to get back like likenesses of real people.
Yeah.
And that's so strange to me, because Richard was like, isn't your face intrinsically copyrighted? And it isn't. Like, well, no. Not just by anyone. It's
yours doesn't mean it's copyrighted.
Yeah, like it's completely fair use. Like, you are not a creative product out in the world. I'm sure there's people out there who have licenses on their likeness and stuff, but as far as like, if I wanted to go to AI and feed in photos of Taylor Swift and then be like, give me back a photo of Taylor Swift kissing me on the cheek, AI can do that easy. And then what happens with that image? You know, is it okay if I have it just for myself, just so I have this weird little picture of Taylor Swift kissing me on the cheek? Is it okay to put it on a t-shirt that I wear for my own personal enjoyment to go to a concert? Is it okay if I sell that t-shirt? Like, where do we draw the line in the sand with that stuff?
Yeah. I would say once it becomes monetary.
You would think, but then like, also, if somebody put an AI of, every fucking thing I say in this, don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do any of this. If
YMBToAP says don't do it, we disapprove.
YMBToAP disapproves. You do not have permission to use my face or Robert's face for any of your dark desires. But imagine, I mean, the fact that we're putting our voices out week over week, like, we've fed enough voice into the world where they can make us say fucking anything. Like, if an AI read through our podcast or whatever, they could be like, okay, got it. I'm going to go ahead and mimic Robert and Kelsey talking about how much they just love the right-wing government. Like, they could make us say anything. They could make us admit to the fucking Zodiac murders.
Yeah. You have already discussed this, of course, in relation to Star Wars a couple years ago. You brought up...
Oh, yeah.
Remember Mark Hamill? Mm-hmm. His voice was not his voice at all.
Yeah.
They fed, like, the whole trilogy into some AI thing and then produced the lines that he said in Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So fucking weird.
What about this? This was a news story that I think I saw almost 2 years ago, maybe. So, you know, yeah, we're from Texas. We get it. We know country music a little bit. But Randy Travis had, I think, a stroke. Oh. So, like, he can't sing anymore. And I think I talked about this on the show because I didn't like it. I think you did.
Yeah, it's so fucking strange.
But they were like, is he... Because, like, AI raises so many questions, like you just said. Mm-hmm. But they were like, he's on tour right now. Like, okay, it's 10/9/2025.
Yeah.
That man's on tour where he sits in a chair up on the stage and AI sings his songs.
And that's... Why are people paying for that, is what I want to know.
Where... He actually, like, recorded a new song. Like, there's a song that's never been made before, but they fed him into this machine, and it reproduced him, like, recording a new track that he was going to make, but then, like, he had the stroke or something, right?
Yeah.
But to me, he didn't make the song. That's not his song.
I get wildly uncomfortable when, I mean, this is a different case, but it's similar. Like whenever people find like a lost notebook of like lyrics that an artist wrote down before they died, and then they do like a posthumous track release where they have somebody who like, oh, they sound kind of like them, or they find some like cobbled together bits that they recorded in the studio and they're like, let's just like combine all these together into a song. Like that's not what the artist wanted, and I don't think you should be doing that. Because if they wanted to do that, they would have done it while they were still alive.
Yeah.
It freaks me out when they take bits and pieces that the artist never really intended to go together and then just like say, yeah, they created this. And that's kind of what AI is doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like taking little bits and pieces that they find of the artist throughout time and history, whatever you feed into the AI. Because the entirety of the internet is in like the open AI model now.
Oh, yeah.
Which I hate because so much of me is on the internet. Like every selfie I've ever posted, you know, every cat picture I've ever posted. These little furry monsters are everywhere on the internet.
Interesting that you brought that up. I didn't really think about that, but I was just today, there was a news story where they had one of the reporters on the news go talk to this guy, and he was like, I'm just going to type your name into ChatGPT. And it found her boss's name and listed like information about her.
Yeah.
From ChatGPT even.
I'm uncomfortable with the amount of stuff that the internet knows about me because like my online handle that I use fucking everywhere is tied to me and my name.
Yeah.
And so therefore everything that I've ever posted under that handle on any social media at all is tied to me. It's so weird. It's a bad time to have an
you just kind
presence.
of like opened up my eyes a little bit to like how much you can really do if somebody really wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, literally everything is out there for the taking. And there's as much, you know, quote unquote good shit as you can do with AI. There's tenfold the amount of time of bad shit that can happen with it.
What did I just watch where someone was like, I mean, we've talked about this before too. No matter what we invent, we find a way to weaponize it.
Yes.
That's just what people do. That's what we do as humans.
We are at all times 3 steps removed from a super weapon. Like that's just what humans are going to do with whatever technology they come up with. And we're very much there with AI because people have started using this new one. So there's a new one called Sora, and it is prevalent, and pervasive.
It is all around and interjecting itself. Okay.
Yes, it's fucking everywhere, all over the place. And it's one of those things where like I feel pretty technologically savvy and smart. I can tell an AI video, at least up to this point in my life, I have been able to look at a video and be like, okay, that's AI.
Yeah.
Easy. There's always just something about them that's like slightly too smooth, slightly too long. Like it stutters a little bit, you know? It's obviously not real.
Yeah.
I sent you a video the other day, and I wonder if you've watched it on TikTok. The guy with the spaghetti?
No.
Okay. I'll have to let you do that
I'm
as
going
homework.
there right now.
Yeah, actually, I would love to get your live reaction to it.
Okay.
Let me see when I sent it to you. Because it was the first video that I was like, oh no.
My first one of these, actually, but like I didn't really think anything about it because I wasn't looking at it, but that's future part of the discussion in a minute. Oh, I love that guy. By the way, that guy, this guy right here, he's from that comedy band about the frictionless wipe and the like man who's half a horse and shit.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, that's this guy. I love this guy. He's great. Okay.
I don't know how long the video is. You may want to edit some of it out.
It's really not that long, but...
Okay.
You know what? I did see the start of this video.
Watch to
just
the
like
end.
Naturally the other day. And then I didn't watch it because I didn't know what he was talking about. Okay. Show me the video. That's true. Once you lose the watermark, man, you know?
Yep.
Oh, is that like those videos that I send Ferdin all the time where like where like the dogs would be like eating something from their owner, but then like they bite their face and then like their lettuce
Yes.
or some shit. All those.
That video is AI. At the end of the video, his head just explodes into spaghetti.
Yeah.
And it startled the shit out of me, and I had to go back and rewatch it, and the video is AI. And I did not recognize it as AI because it's just like some dude talking at an awkward angle into his camera in a car.
Well, he even says this video is not AI until the final frame.
Okay, he says that?
Yeah, it says right here. This video is not AI until the final frame.
All right.
Because I was like, no. And that's more that we'll get into as well. Because
Okay.
I had a whole fucking discussion about AI literally yesterday.
All right. Because, yeah, when I first saw
that was
this,
spooky, though. It was a jump scare right there.
Very spooky. That caption was not in there to say that this video is not AI. So I fully believed. I was like, I have been tricked by an AI video.
Because it does say, please read. But it probably didn't say that at first. You know?
Yeah. But it's to the point now where, like, most people, I feel, can't pick up on the Sora AI stuff. And like the video said, it was like 3 days after this new Sora, I think it's called Sora 2, the engine, whenever it came out, it took them 3 days to figure out how to remove the watermark from the videos. And the watermark is pretty fucking small in the first place. Like, it's something you could easily crop out.
Yeah.
And
so the one that I gave you, if you just go to general stuff, you don't even have to open the video. You can see the Sora mark up in the top. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
And this is another video that I came across organically on TikTok. Okay. And every single video on the internet that involves a cat and is intended for a large audience to be funny.
Yeah.
I feel like 90% of cat videos are just like, this cat is in a distressing situation or is being hurt, and that's the comedy of the video. And I don't like that. But
I got one the other day. Did you get the one where the guy was like at a metal concert? Like he's like the singer, but his cat is on his back, and when he like goes between like bridges, the cat like goes meow and like screams like part of the song or something.
I did not see that.
I thought it was very funny, so I just go, "Hey, that's funny," you know. But it was AI, actually. It was like one of these.
Yeah, and this is one.
I think cats, because you know cats are the internet. That's the first things to perfect the Sora AI. You know.
Yeah, I mean, this is
once you get cats right.
Once you get cats right, and this cat is done really correctly. Like in this, it's a really short video. It's just a priest like putting holy water on a cat, and the cat is like hissing and flipping around, and it acts very much like a cat. Like,
yeah,
it fooled me, and I feel sad about that. I feel like I'm losing a piece of my humanity now that I'm not able to identify what's real and what isn't.
So, okay, so I guess this begs part of the question that I was having the other day, because you could then say what political speeches are real or AI.
Yes, and they've been doing that for decades already with fucking deepfakes.
Deepfakes, yeah.
Whenever those became a big thing, like during the Obama administration, I remember seeing a lot of things where people were just like, my name is Obama and I love tan suits and mustard on my hot dog or whatever. And that was like the silliest thing. That was the most damning thing they could do with the deep fake. And now we're getting South Park using like Trump crawling naked through the desert, which, you know, I think is very funny. But it shows you how close to the real thing, how advanced that stuff can be. And there's already people who are making videos. Like a lot of teenagers have gone into Sora and been like, here's my friend shoplifting from 7-Eleven. And they'll have like CCTV footage that's been AI generated to be like, here's my friend from high school. And this is them stealing like 6 packs of Takis, which that's funny. Yeah. But the implications of that
could not be funny.
Yeah. I mean, imagine just CCTV footage of me committing a murder. I hesitate to say this on our show, but I think it's really important to recognize that there are people out there that are creating child pornography with the Sora engine. Like, that is happening.
Anything. Oh, yeah.
And the fact that, like, whenever you have a baby, the first thing you do is you go to Facebook and you post a photo. Like, there's albums of my sister's kids just, like, in her defunct Instagram that she no longer uses. You know, there's, like, the entirety of the internet is just, like...
up for grabs.
Yes. It's a receptacle, and it's full of photos and videos of children. And the fact that the AI can just, like, make up faces or, you know, grab one from the millions that already exist.
Yeah.
And put them in those scenarios is frightening and disgusting. And I don't know why we're not stopping it. Like, it's so...
Yeah.
We're beyond the pale with it. Like, what's the function? And the fact that, like, so many people are still using AI for funsies. Like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I made a video of my what if my cat was Pikachu? Like,
yeah.
There's so many things that we don't need to do with this tool that we're doing with this tool. It shouldn't exist in the first place, in my opinion. I think generative AI is fucking bullshit and should just stop altogether. But
I have so many things for you.
Give me things.
So then what do you know about... I had a different one, but we're going to get there. You pivoted me to this one. What do you know about Tilly Norwood?
Oh, I hate this lady. Oh my God. So spooky.
Okay. So that's the world's first AI actress.
Yeah.
Right?
What does that fucking mean? Like...
So supposedly it's to put in the background so that, like, you know how, like, when you're in, like, a cafe scene, there's usually, like, one couple that you will kind of have focus on, but then there's like your main people up here, and like everyone else might be blurry, but there's always like some couple in focus to give you that, like, oh, the world is happening.
Yeah.
Well, I think instead of paying two people to sit there, we can just have Tilly sit back there. You know, she's never supposed to be the star, is the idea. So they say.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So they say. But I thought you would like this because actually, pretty good thought. Somebody brought this up on TikTok the other day. They were like, why do you think the first AI actor is an actress? Why is it a woman? Because now we have a woman that we can put in scary situations, all of these horrible scenarios, and they can't say no to that filming process.
Yeah, like Tilly Norwood doesn't have to consent to a shirtless scene.
Do you remember Perfect Blue?
Of course I do.
She was trying to break out of her role, and she had that really graphic scene in the club or whatever, and she was like, I just don't know how I feel about it. Do you remember that whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Tilly can't have that conundrum.
No.
It just
and even
happens.
if she does, like, she could have the AI conundrum, sure, because AI is starting to develop, like, feelings and shit. But we don't have to listen to her because she's not a real person, so she doesn't need consent. We can force that AI to do...
You press play, and it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So that's a whole other wrinkle in this whole thing, right? But, so, okay. Let's get into... How do I want to word that? Because, like, okay, I saw the video of the metal guy and the cat on his back, right? Mm-hmm. And, like, yeah, sure. Like, I thought it was real, I guess. But I wasn't like, oh, my God, the world has to see it. To me, I was just like, funny video. And then I moved on. So, I think that's a different thing because I get it. Like, in, like, a quick moment. Because like, even this one. So, this one, it's like a priest. And he's like, the power of Christ compels you, and throws holy water on a cat, and the cat freaks out.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, video. And then I moved on.
Yeah.
Right? But then we were talking about the thing, and I went back to that, like, oh, this was AI, because it said, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking about it. What do you know about the Hello Husband video? Do you know about that one?
Not at all.
That was like the big one 2 days ago. Like, these are happening so fast. Because of course they are. So there's a video where this girl gets on the subway, and she sits down next to a guy, and she's, like, filming, and she's just like, oh, just sitting here with my husband. Hello, husband. And he's like, oh, hi, and it's like a funny, like, oh, he's playing it up because she's trying to maybe get her mom to get off her case, like old sitcom scenario, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But so it's the hello husband video, and everyone's like, oh, how cute, he played along, blah blah blah. It's all AI. The whole thing is fake. Oh, let me see if I can find the hello husband one, because I think you'll also be like, what the fuck, that's real. Or AI, like that's like a created thing.
It's really hard to tell, and I hate that. Like, I feel like, I mean, we can of course get into the whole thing that AI is like taking away our humanity, because when we're no longer able to tell.
Well, here's why I was bringing that up, because the idea I'm getting at is...
Wait, I've seen this video. This is AI?
Yes, that is an AI. I don't know that it is Sora, but it is an AI. We had like an hour-long discussion about this video alone the other night. I'm going to start just laying this out for you.
Okay.
I understand you're like, damn it, I was tricked, blah, blah, blah. But let's say it was a political video. You wouldn't just be outright fooled. You would... You saw this video on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Are you really looking at it? Are you really glancing and taking it in? No, you're side glancing it and then you move on.
Yeah, you're there with it for 10 seconds and you scroll.
Yeah. So does that really constitute you being fooled? It's the same thing with Photoshop. Like, once someone is in Photoshop a lot, they just start looking for the flaws in other photos. But like, your average person's not going to do that.
Yeah.
So is it really a fool, or, well, you just don't know to give this enough time to look for anything? Because if we were to hear some wild political statement video and people were worried that it was AI, you would start looking at it. But hello, husband, or the cat thing, you don't really care. You're not going to give it more than 10 seconds. I don't think that can classify as you were fooled.
But the thing with it, for me, it's like boiling frogs, Like, they're going to start by releasing these little 10-second videos.
I mean, you're right, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're going to get used to seeing this shit in our feeds. And, like, I'm not going to count fingers and teeth for every single video I pass by. I'm not going to be watching every frame to see, like, if an eye slips out of focus or something. And when you start to see enough of these, it just homogenizes. And now everything you see is kind of the same thing. And if I'm not bothering to really dig into the hello husband, then maybe later I'm not bothering to dig into, like, these immigrants being deported.
You're right. Because I was going to say all the ways that I was showing, like, Taylor last night. I was like, why this video is so fake. And then she was like, oh, I see it all now. And I was like, yeah, but, like, did you watch it at the time going, let me look at it? I was like, but once you get into Photoshop, you'll start to pick that stuff out. I said, but also, if you notice, most of these AIs, if this is AI, why would it not be fucking crispy? It's made by a computer. Why are these not in 4K?
Yeah.
Because low res hides the flaws. Do you not remember when we went from 480 TV to 1080p TV?
Yeah.
And there were jokes all around about how these newscasters had to, like, get better makeup or do all this because they weren't as good looking as we thought in the first place. That was like a whole fucking problem. What about this? Because I was telling Taylor, you're not in that world the same way that I am. I said, but that's a big problem with 4K movies when they come out. A lot of people are buying their favorite movie on 4K and then they go, God, this movie looks like shit. That's because most special effects are always mastered in 2K.
Okay.
So then when you downscale them to like 1080p or something, they always look really good.
Yeah.
But when you start stretching that beyond its capability, you can pick out flaws way easier. I was like, that's why a lot of the only things that really look good are not digital ones, like Jaws or anything filmed on film, which I discussed before. The film ones always seem to look better because it's not this like digital compression and all that shit. All of these are so low res because I was like, the world is not this low res. Your phone, Kelsey, does not record videos that look that way. You're telling me these people don't have that fucking good of phone? People don't film things this way.
But, like,
all of TikTok doesn't look like this.
It gives like a certain realness to it though, with it being out of focus like that. Like she's on the subway, the phone is swaying along with the train, and
True.
he's a little bit blurry. The people in the background are out of focus. Like it makes it feel real to me.
It does. But when you really stop to think about it, how many of your favorite TikTokers or how many Instagram posts come out blurry? Nobody's.
Yeah.
The world doesn't record anything like this. Even if that's the case, it's still going to be way more crispy than you give it credit for.
But I think too, like, I think AI being less resolution, I mean, when you see videos from protests and stuff, it's all movement, it's all at night, you know, sometimes there's definitely not a crispness to the quality of those images. I mean, even like news reports, that one reporter that got shot in the ass by a fucking ICE agent, like, that was not 100% crispy video. So I think that the AI not being able to render and, you know, 8K iPhone resolution or whatnot, I think that that is lending credence to it to say, like, see, they're just like us. They have blurry videos too.
Well, yeah. But, like, that's what I was telling Taylor, like how every ghost video on the face of the planet is recorded in 240p.
Right.
Somebody's got one that's not that, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, it's always convenient. It's just convenient that all of these videos happen to be that quality level as well. There's not one that looks that great.
Yeah.
But then we delved more into this one. And I'll tell you my number one thing that... See, I hesitate to say it because I told you last week how I don't like when, like, you give the secret out. Like, hey, we're looking for this killer. And then they are warned what to do. If I tell you something that I notice, AI will fix it.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting better by the minute. So...
Yeah. But my biggest thing is the way people speak. They all do the exact same head motion that nobody fucking does.
Really?
And it bothers me to no end. When she says... Now, he looks really, really good. I don't really have a lot of fault with him. But when she says, like, are you okay? Or something, there's this, like, head nudge up that she does. And that was all throughout every single person on that Charlie Kirk AI video that I told you about. They all did the same thing. And if you go watch the priest one, he does the same thing. They all do this one little flourish that I'm like, people don't do that the way that you're making it feel like we do. I can't think of any other person that I've watched on TikTok that talks that way.
Yeah.
I don't buy her motion. Her motion feels wrong.
Okay. Yeah,
something about her was not right. But, like, that's how minute we're going to have to get, you know?
And like you said, these are videos that are just like 10 seconds long. You are just scrolling through it. Like, why are we having to comb through and wonder, like, is it a real priest throwing water on the cat? Like, it's taking away the fun of social media. Like, when you could just, I mean, the fun of social media has been zapped out of every 10 years, let's be honest.
Pretty much.
But the fact that, like, now I just have to scroll through and wonder
and go, well, do I want to sit here for 20 minutes and decide if it's real or fake?
Yeah.
Instead of just enjoying a quick chuckle and moving on.
Yeah. And there's going to be people in the comment section of every single video being like, AI, AI. And sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't.
That's true.
So, yeah, I mean, we're in a very dark place with it right now. And it's strange as hell. And I just been starting to think about, like, the legal ramifications of some of these videos, because, like, if somebody uses my likeness to do anything at all, when do I have recourse to sue them? And the answer is, I don't think ever, unless they're trying to bring the law against me or something, like doing surveillance footage, like, oh, here she is stealing a t-shirt. It's
I don't even know about then, because it's like with any technology, we always lag behind on, like, what to do with it legally.
Yes.
And this is just outpacing so much. We can't get... we're so transparent. We're in week 2 of our government shutdown over healthcare. Do you think we're going to vote on whether or not we should care that you had a weird video about you stealing lip gloss one day? They don't care. they'll probably never make a judgment on this for 10 plus years.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like this article that I was reading from the American Bar Association, it's from 2023. It's over
Jesus.
2 years old. And
oh my God.
it's talking about something called the right of publicity, which it mentions a couple different cases. So there's like one case of Bette Midler, I think it was, who there was a commercial that was made where they hired an actress, so an actual person, to sound like Bette Midler, and then had her do the commercial. And she was like, that is false because that's not me, and I know that you're trying to get her to sound like me. And so she was able to like sue for that. And then there was another case that I forget who it is now. I wish the article would open, but my internet is being super slow for whatever reason. Here it goes.
I got it. Okay, cool. I mean, that just brings in the whole... I mean, really, Star Wars is the biggest proponent for AI, I feel like, because they've been using it for so long now.
Yeah, and it's gross. Okay, so this other law that was in here, this one I found really fascinating. There was an ad that featured a robot, like an actual robot, and the robot was dressed in like a long gown, wearing a blonde wig, and it was turning around these block letters as part of something that looked like a game show. And of course, it's meant to depict Vanna White, and that infringed her right of publicity by appropriating her identity. So, like, if a robot in a blonde wig and a gown can be brought down for depicting Vanna White, like, at what point are we going to say you can't use AI to do shit like this?
I mean, we really had something, and then we had a certain person sign a thing that said you can't go after people for AI. Like, we kind of had a means to do it, and we signed it. I think that's why we're seeing such an uptick in stuff like Sora and all that, because that just was like months ago that became a thing. And now it's growing so crazy, like you just said. I think that's a direct correlation, because people are like, well, we'll probably get in trouble. And now there's a whole executive order that says you cannot get in trouble for this. So everyone's like, let's go fucking nuts while we got time. And they're going nuts with it.
It's just so like...
And it was probably because he wanted to use it for something bad.
Yeah,
but
probably.
Now everyone can use it for something bad.
It, like I said, it feels out of control. And like, I don't know where we go from here as a society. And every day with it gets weirder and scarier. Like, there's always something new. And I keep continuing to be shocked by it.
It makes me, I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about just getting rid of TikTok altogether, because I'm like, well, it's not fun now.
I know.
And the videos, and I don't have any videos that I am, really, the only ones that I'm enjoying, and the only ones I even spend my time watching are, at this present moment, Ghost of Yote ones. Because it's the community of people just discussing it. But like all the like, oh, here's a funny video, like I'm kind of over those now.
Yeah.
Because they're either not funny, or now I gotta wonder, does it matter? Mm-hmm. That's weird stuff.
I think we should take a break.
Let's take a quick break.
Welcome to Severed, a podcast suite that offers a rotation of content centered around true crime to paranormal cases. Severed True Crime covers high to low profile true crime cases like the Westfield Watcher, The Staircase, The Keepers, and other binge-worthy favorites on Netflix. Severed Paranormal peers into the corner moon windows of the Amityville Horror House, the Conjuring House, and other mysterious cases, locations, and urban legends.
I'm Harry Chambers.
And I'm Drew Hudson. We want you along for this investigative and haunting roundup. Scare you soon.
Piggybacking off of the end of that conversation, I really had the tiniest thing to tell you about this, but it has grown exponentially since then.
Okay.
I just want to tell you about Ghost of Yote for a little bit.
I want to hear all about it, because it's something that has been kind of calling to me. Like, I really like the idea of a female protagonist in a samurai game. Yeah. And I love the look of this game. And the fact that it's Erika Ishii also just like puts the cherry on top of it because I fucking love her.
When's the last... Actually, you get this all the time. You
Okay.
actually get this feeling a lot because you play interesting games. But like, when's the last time you played a game that you were just like surprised that a game was doing a thing? Not like the story was surprising, because anyone can write like a twist. What a twist, right? Like, we can do that.
Yeah.
But when's the last time you played one that you were like a game can do that? Like, you could do that? That's fun. That's interesting. It's a different... The game knows it's a game, and it's kind of letting you know, like, hey, like, we know that you're playing this, so we're going to fuck with you, kind of.
Okay.
You know? That doesn't happen a lot.
That happens
You
to
know?
me with most of the games I play.
That's what I was saying. Like, you do that all the time. You get to live this feeling a lot.
Yeah.
But like for your big, because indie games are honestly and truly the thing that pushes the boundaries of games.
For sure. I'm going to recommend Promise Mascot Agency to everyone again. Just
Yeah. Like, a AAA game does not have come up with these ideas. They definitely stole it from an indie game. Hot take. Do with that what you will. But I'm going to start with what I wanted to tell you, and then I just want to tell you why. When this hits PC, I do want you to play this game so bad. I think it is so good.
See, I've got it. I mean, I don't have it. I have a PlayStation 5, so I could play it, but it's so expensive.
I mean,
I don't buy new games.
not so bad. It's not so bad for this one. This one's worth it, though. This one is worth it.
What is the price? Is it $70?
Yeah, so this is a $70 game.
Yeah, that's hefty.
I mean, yeah. And, okay. Old school of thought for the price of games. What justifies the price of a game for you?
The hours of play I get out of it.
See, that's not my thing. Are you a, like, dollar per hour person? Because I've heard that argument. I've heard a lot of different things.
But,
Okay.
like, see,
But you'll definitely get 70 hours. And I'll tell you why.
I don't know if I'm a dollar per person per se, because I'll spend like $5 on a game that I'm going to play for an hour, you know?
Yeah.
But spending $70, it makes me want to say, like, I should sink 150 cool hours into that thing.
Oh, you definitely will.
Okay.
Definitely will.
Tell me about this game.
But I want to tell you the first thing that I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's great, right?
Okay.
I just haven't seen anything like this, and I thought it was a neat little thing. And I'm going to try to get the point across of what I'm saying with it.
Okay.
When you buy, like, a deluxe pack, and, you know, you get, like, ooh, this, like, extra mount. Like, oh, like, here's a skin for your mount, right? It's just the same horse, but blue or something, right?
Okay.
In Ghost of Tsushima, it was a brown horse. Like, there was dapple, black, white, and then you could choose the deluxe one, which was a brown one.
Okay.
And that was the sole difference, was just, here was a fourth choice, right?
Seems pretty minor.
But in this game, it's the same premise, but, like, they made it part of the story, which was phenomenal, and I cried about it, man.
Okay.
So you have to do a mission about a guy that, like, lost his horses. And so to preface, the whole point of the game is your family was murdered, and everyone thinks you also have died with them.
Okay.
So, like, this whole hometown country area that you grew up in, they think your whole family's dead, and you subsequently, like, fled south and have lived as a mercenary for 16 years, but have decided you're finally strong enough to come take revenge.
Okay.
So now you're back to slaughter the 6 people that murdered your family.
Nice.
So you keep encountering, like, people that used to know your family, and they'll be like, are you the daughter? And then they'll, like, recognize you and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's me, like, I'm back, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was a guy that you and your dad had helped gather some horses because he was new to, like, owning the stables or something.
Okay.
And Atsu, our main character, she's fucking pistol, man. She's great. I love her. She's fantastic. You collect all the horses for the guy, and then she goes, yeah, I think you should give me one. And then the dad's like, oh my God, shut up. And she's like, what? I found these horses. I should get one. Give me one. And then the guy's like, whoa, you're like 8 years old. But, okay. How about this? When you get older, come talk to me. We'll figure out a way and maybe I'll give you a horse, right? Like we'll do a trade or something. It's been 16 years now. And there's like an enemy faction that has moved into that countryside. And they're basically forcing people to join this army. So they want this guy to join the army because he's good at horses, so he can train their, like, royal cavalry or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to join them. So the bad guys show up to kill him. She kills all the guys there, and he's like, thank you, stranger. And she's like, yeah, you still owe me that horse. And he's like, oh, my God, it's you. Holy shit. And he's like, you know what? I had already talked to your dad about it, and when you turned a certain age, I was just going to give you one. And he's like, well, the horse that you came in on, she looks pretty tired, so how about you give me that horse, and I'll keep her in the stables and watch after her. So, like, the horse that you already have coming into this doesn't just, like, fade away because you get to pick a new choice. Like, it became part of the story. It was going to remain at the stables. You didn't just throw it away, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. So he's like, Here's 3 of my best ones. They're strong, they're bred really well. Like, these are ones that you should probably take on your journey. So you go look at the dapple one, you go look at the black one, the white one, and then there's the brown one, which is the deluxe horse.
Yeah.
It's the horse you had that he was going to take. So if you didn't buy the deluxe pack, that one just gets to go rest in the stables and life moves on, right?
Okay.
But that horse enters the lineup again when you buy the deluxe pack. And so when you look at all the horses, she's like, oh, this one's, black, good for sneaking up on people, blah, blah, blah. When you walk up to the brown one, she goes, are you done with me, old friend?
Oh.
Because I don't know if I'm done with you. And then if you choose her, she's like, you know what? I think we should see this through together. So you get on your old horse, and he's like, but that's your old horse. Why would you want that? And she's like, we're just not done with one another yet.
That's
and then
sweet.
you get to keep that horse. And I was like, it takes a simple skin pick for your mount and gave it so much emotional weight.
Yeah, that really puts a richer concept into the story. I like that a lot.
I was like, could we have been doing this whole time? I'm like deeply moved because I bought the deluxe pack and got to choose a brown fucking horse.
Yeah.
I cared that much more, Which, by the way, you get the same fucking prompt. Be careful what horse you choose. This horse will be with you for the entire journey.
All right.
And by the way, that's what TikTok is, the big joke. We're all like, we don't fucking trust you. We don't believe you. If you do this again. So I'm trying not to have a lot of stake, but I did choose the horse that has been with me all this time.
Yeah.
You fucked that horse up? Oh, buddy. I'm going to be mad. So anyway, that was really cool.
Fuck you up.
That was really cool. But this was really cool. And this is just... I finally started playing the actual story, which is another joke that TikTok has going on right now. Everyone's going... So it's like the big joke is they'll be like, hey, you playing Ghost of Yotei? Are you also 20 hours in? You haven't done the first mission, right? Because neither have I.
Okay.
Everyone's sinking tens of hours. Haven't played the fucking game yet.
So, like, what are you doing? Are there collectibles and stuff or side quests?
It's like all side quests and like checkoffs on the map.
Okay.
But the checkoffs are perks for you. So you can like find a fox den. And if you find the fox, you follow him to a place, you pray at the altar, and you get a charm, which is like a buff to maybe you get more health back when you kill an enemy, or now this doesn't cost as much. So like you get a charm. You get like a perk towards your character.
I like that.
So it's worth going to do all this stuff. If you go find altars of reflection, that's your skill points. So you don't have experience, but if you go find them, you build up your skills.
You're selling me on this game.
It's a great fucking game.
I like the concepts of all the things you're saying so far.
Oh, but what? Now there's a fucking random... So there was a wolf that followed you from where you came from back home.
Uh-huh.
And now there's wolf dens. And you are, like, strengthening your bond with this random fucking wolf. And I don't know what the deal is with this wolf. But Mary fucked me up and was like, well, what if that's the thing that dies? And I was like, well, I don't care about her yet, but what if I grow to love this wolf? Oh, fuck. Maybe I don't want to get attached. The wolf surprised me. So I was playing some boss, like side quest boss.
Uh-huh.
And I died. So then I was doing the fight again, and I went down a second time, and as he went to kill me, this wolf jumped off screen out of nowhere, fucking bites his hand. I'm able to get up and continue the fight, and the wolf fights with me.
Cool.
And it's a random thing that happens throughout the game, but as you power up the wolf, you can activate when it comes into play more often.
I like that.
That's crazy.
Man, see, I just need like one stiff push, and I will fall off the cliff into this game, I feel. So the combat. Tell me about the combat.
Okay. Not something you want, but you can make it easier because, like, the way it's defaulted, you can't lock onto characters.
Mm.
And so I'm trying not to turn that on because it's like, all right, well, this is the way you're intending for me to play. Why? Okay. Why is that the way? Because I'm used to locking onto characters and then strafing around them. But I guess in the old game, people kind of took turns. In this, if there's 5 guys, they all come fighting like at the same time. So you got to start like parrying everybody all at once.
Okay.
So you basically have it. It does do the whole triangle thing. Sword is better against this. Spear is better against this. It does do that.
Okay.
But I've been playing for like 20-something hours with just my normal sword, still fighting the spear people just fine, but I just got the thing that's easier against them. It's like you don't need it to do it.
Okay.
You know, what you get is there's normal attacks that if you just hold block, she always blocks them. And then there's blue ones, so like a little blue light will appear, and those you have to parry at the exact right time.
Okay.
But there are accessibility options to widen that parry window, and also charms, which you go find the foxes for. You might get a charm that extends the parry window as well. So it can be a lot easier.
Okay.
Then there's red attacks that you can't block. You just roll out of the way. So instead of block, just press the roll button and boom, you're done.
Mm.
And that's combat in a nutshell. You can sneak. You don't have to sneak. I do like to sneak around a little bit and bow and arrow people from afar in the face and then proceed into a base or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple, standard. You only upgrade things like 4 times, so it's not like there's tons of crazy combinations. It's like good, better, best, the best one. That's
okay.
it. Very streamlined. And then the rest of it is just riding around on your fucking horse and getting ADHD every time you see a gold bird, because when that gold bird shows up, it's like, hey, I'm about to take you somewhere cool, and you stop what you're doing and you follow the fucking bird.
Okay.
Because he's going to take you to some power-up, some perk, some something. The bird is going to take you there. You got to go to hot springs to build up your health bar. Like I've literally just been building up my person and having the time of my life. Haven't played the fucking game yet. I'm just like checking off the map. And it's beautiful. I've come across so many stories already that I'm just like, that's fucking moving. And this is just a missable guy on the road. Like, who cares? But it was great. It was enthralling.
It seems like such a rich world, and it is really pretty. Like, I've been getting a lot of videos of it on TikTok, and it just looks nice.
That's the thing I guess I can bring up. People are like, this game is not that good. It's not graphically great at all.
Okay.
True. It is not graphically superior to a lot of games. But it excels in art direction. Its art direction is so strong that you just don't care. It's so beautiful. It's really not any more amazing than anything, because everyone goes, well, it's no Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's not, by any means. When you walk through the water as her, your clothes don't get wet.
Okay.
Like, okay. But did you see that fucking ginkgo tree, though, my guy? It's beautiful. You know? The photo mode. Oh, my God. Photo mode, you can, any spot you're in, you can change the time of day. You can add butterflies, falling leaves, all this shit. And I already made, like, a whole bunch of wallpapers from my fucking phone. I climbed up to the tallest mountain and was taking fucking pictures.
I love that.
But I wanted to tell you about load times as well.
Okay.
You're on PlayStation's front menu. You haven't done anything yet. You press go. Boop. Within 6 seconds, you are walking through that game.
Wonderful.
6 fucking seconds. That's nuts. Then I was like, let's test this out. I walked to one end of the map, and I wanted to fast travel to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like, you can't even see where I was trying to go. And when you hit the fast travel button, as soon as you press it, within 1 second, you're already there.
Damn.
Like, you're just fucking there.
That's excellent.
It feels phenomenal to be able to do that. It's great. But half the time, you want to ride your horse because it's great. And there's little white flowers that, like, when you ride in those, you get a speed boost. So you're just naturally feeling faster. You can change the camera for while you're on the horse. Do you want black bars so it's cinematic? You want to open it up full? You want to zoom in? There's just fucking options all over the place with this game.
It sounds very artistic.
You would love. There's a really cool mechanic where there's certain places you go into like a memory mode, and you can literally transport from the past and present in like a button press.
Oh, neat.
But so it's like, yeah, I remember my brother was doing something here one time. So you like go into the past and you can live that conversation. And she was like, oh yeah, he was hiding money to buy samurai armor. I wonder if it's still there. Travel back to the present and you can go dig up that money.
Cool.
Like there's just stuff fucking everywhere. And the whole premise of the game is that she is like a vengeful woman spirit called an Oniro or something.
Okay, yeah.
And so they're fucking terrified of her. And you can do this ability where when you've killed enough people and you don't get hurt, she literally just like throws her arms up like this and does this scream. And they just crumple in fear as she just slowly walks at people. It's great.
The Onryo is one of the ghosts in Phasmophobia.
Yeah. Well, you are one now.
That's cool as hell.
And that's really fun because when she meets people, they're like, oh my God, there's an Oniro walking through the grasslands. We're so scared. And she's like, maybe it's not as scary as you think. Like, it's just me, you know? And you can do bounties. Well, one of the bounties is you. And so I'm waiting for when that pays off because I'm holding that bounty right now. What's going to happen when it's allowing me to turn myself in?
Yeah.
Am I going to have to kill the bounty guy by the end? I don't know what's going to happen. So there's like this mystery now about this bounty. I've done 8 of them. But this one won't let me choose it. So I'm like, what's going to happen with me? Because it's literally me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm holding my own bounty. It's phenomenal.
I want to play this game.
It's just really
so bad.
fucking good. It is absolutely worth $70, which is not what I spent because I bought the one above that for stuff that I'm not even using, except for my horse, which, you know what? That horse, worth the fucking $10 to make me cry. But, like, it's really good. I wanted to tell you one more thing about Erika Ishii.
Yes, please.
Just to make you go like, oh, shit. So, do you remember in the first one, I told you that you go to, like, the hot springs, and, like, when you get in, like, you get that dude's ass.
Yep.
Okay. And then when you get out, there's his ass again. Well, they do the exact same thing here. You get to see her ass jumping in, her ass getting out.
Okay.
Right? So this girl was on TikTok, and she was like, I got beef with this Ghost of Yotei game. She was like, if you've, you know, when you go to these hot springs, like, I don't think it's really good on them. It's not a good look because, like, you see Atsu's ass as she gets in and out of the pool.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's really fucked up because I'm dating Erika Ishii, and I've seen her ass, and that's not it. And you guys are missing out on a great fucking ass. So I thought she was going to rip into it. And I'm like, but we already showed a guy's ass. Like, it's not unfair.
Yeah.
Right?
Equality.
But also, it's not her ass. So I just thought that was really funny.
That's so funny.
She was like, I'm dating her. I've seen that ass. That ain't it. But, like, everything about so far, the writing in this one has me very engaged. It does feel more streamlined, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally was like, I should do some main mission. So I went to get dual katanas. Right now I just have one sword, but now I can have 2.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck, they're making this interesting again. You go to this guy, And to build up your spirit meter, you do bamboo cuts. So it's like quick button presses. So it'll be like square, triangle, X, and then you cut through 3. Then you got to do 5. Then you got to do 7 button presses, and you got to tap them out real quick, right?
I don't like that.
I'm pretty sure there's ways you can make it easy. There was a guy that said in the accessibility thing, you can basically like say, I just want to press them, and then they do it. Whereas normally, once you press the first, she starts the thing, so you got to hurry it up.
Oh,
right. But with that mode, you can just go, okay, square, triangle, X, up, down, left, right, and then she does it, So
nice.
You can make it easy and tailored to you. So the whole point on this one was you're using dual katanas. Right now, she's very prominent with her right arm because she's using it this way. And he's like, well, to use 2, your left arm's got to get strong. So go to the bamboo thing. And when you walk up to it, all the button presses are only buttons on the left half of the controller. That it is impossible for you to press together.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that's just like a good game gimmick. Like, it's literally just my left arm.
Yeah.
Kind of. But as you go through that mission, the button presses get more simplified so that you can use only your left hand by the end and cut through all 7.
That's cool.
You built up the muscles and got stronger. Like, it's a good show, don't tell kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like constantly impressed with what this game is doing. It's crazy to me that I'm enjoying it this much.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know that Ghost of Tsushima was an important game for you, so I'm happy that this one's also...
And see, I didn't even feel that way, but when we got off last time, we had talked about the PlayStation exclusive merch thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the website, and apparently I platinumed that game, so I can buy that merch.
It makes sense to me that you platinumed it because you talked about it at length.
I was like, when did I platinumed this? And I'm going through all the trophies like, oh yeah, I did do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. And I was like, oh, I guess I did.
You sure did.
I think I'm going to buy the one thing. There's like a pin. It's fucking beautiful. The shirt, hate the shirt. Okay. Absolutely hate the shirt. Don't want that. But that pin thing, it's kind of worth. But it's like we said, it's literally like a lapel pin thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that big. $25 though.
25. Fuck that. I hate that.
It's pretty though. I don't know. I might do it just to be like, yeah, I did like the first run, like I did the first thing that they offered, but I'm not doing this again.
I wouldn't.
It's $25. That is a lot for an
That's
enamel
pricey.
pin that they give away for free with most games.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think, I just do think you'd like this one. There's so many.
It's calling me.
You find out in one mission, kind of want to spoil it. It's not like a huge spoiler.
Okay.
But like, you go to like this old bar, right? And then the guy's like, well, the army came in and they've basically taken everything over. Like, will you help me get them out of here? So you help this guy, and he's like, the next day he's like, hey, you help me out, blah, blah, blah. Going back to that, when he asks for help, he's like, I'll split some of the money with you. And she's all like, yeah, you fucking better. There's this whole thing, people were saying that like, she's such a well-written badass woman character because like when she gets challenged, she doubles down on you. Like there's one mission where they're like, she can't do this job because she's a woman, and she's like, you're right, I am a woman, so now you owe me fucking double. And they wind up having to give in because she's the one that's there and she has the capability. Like she knows her worth and she fucking does this shit. She's a great character so far.
And that's like very much, from what I've seen of her comedy, that's kind of who Erikishi is. So I like to see that.
Oh, yeah. So the guy's like, hey, you help me out. Do you want to, like, gamble some? Because I would like to win some of my money back. And then you start doing, like, some memory stuff that your mom taught you how to play this cool little, like, flick this coin game or something. And as you start beating him in the game, he's like, yeah, there used to be this woman that would come in here and she was so meek and, quiet, but like she'd play this game and she was like tricking all of us because she would leave with like so much money. And she's like, do you know who this woman was? And he's like, maybe let's play another game. Try to win my money back again, and you find out like your mom was literally like a card shark back in the day, and it's like random history of your family that you're finding out throughout the land as well.
That's cool.
And I was like, I love this. Her mom was just a fucking badass. That's how she was affording to like feed their family. She was coming in card shark in this whole bar. That's just funny to me. I just loved it. And now here you are, 16 years later, grown up, doing the same shit to people. It's just funny.
I love that. Just a nice little tidbit.
It's just a tidbit, and you can miss that whole thing. You
yeah.
know?
That's the thing with these games. I feel that they're just like richly storied with things that like you don't need them.
Yeah.
But they're there for you.
But just there's been like 2 that have made me just kind of like tear up. I'm like, that's just like poetic. It's just like really good. What a good thought. You know?
Yeah.
You know I love my thoughts.
Gotta have a thought.
So I'm about it. I do think you would not regret the money. I don't think you'd regret the money. So
I'll think about it.
Let me
Sincerely.
find one more thing that's really great about it, and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Do you want like a story thing? Do you want a detail thing?
A detail thing.
What about that the game opens with you writing kanji of the names of the 6 people you're going to kill? So you have to like write it on the touchpad of the PlayStation controller.
Oh, that's cool.
And every time you kill one of these 6 people, you will wipe the blood on that name. So your progress for the game is literally on your character.
Ooh, that's fun, actually. I like that.
Yeah, so that was the joke. Everyone's like, how far are you in this game? Are you 60 hours in? Do you still only have the top name crossed off on your belt? Me too. And I was like, oh, fuck. More people are doing this like me. Like, everyone's having... That's what I'm enjoying on TikTok right now, is like how much people are just enjoying this game.
Yeah, just living in it.
It's just fun. Like, this is a game that's just being fun right now, but you're getting people like, and I'm fucking name dropping, Asmongold. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he will refuse to play games with female protagonists, and he's shitting on Ghost of Yote on his Twitch streams right now, and I was like, I knew I didn't like that fool.
Imagine Twitch streamers hating women. What a world.
It's so fucking good. Like, my favorite games have female... Metroid is a female protagonist.
Yeah.
It's my fucking favorite game ever.
The Last of Us?
Fucking Ellie, bro. She's great. What is your deal that you don't like ladies? They're great.
Women shouldn't be allowed to be in video games, in my opinion.
I have to send you some of these where it's like so like you don't like this game. He's like, no, I want a big burly man. Oh, you just want to look at big burly men? No, that's not what I mean. So you don't want to look at a nice sleek frame? Like, you don't like to look at women?
You don't like Atsu's butt?
Yeah, you just like men? He's like, no, that's not what I mean. Oh, so you do want to objectify them? No, I'm not even trying to say that. And they're just like throwing this guy all around. But like, all the fucking Lara Croft, dude, fucking Tomb Raider. All these
how could
people.
You not love her?
The ladies fucking own gaming, dude. They're the best ones. They're the fucking best ones. You guys are stupid.
Called
you don't like this
Zelda. Game. It's not called Link.
Exactly. But man, what a game. It is unabashedly just trying to be what it is, which I think we've discussed how a game doesn't have to change everything about itself to be a sequel.
Right.
What if we take the same game and make a part 2 where it's like a better version of that?
Yeah.
Why is that a fucking problem? And this game is literally a better version of the first one.
Good.
Everything about it, I'm like, yeah, that just feels better. Like, everything just feels better, but it's like the same idea.
Yeah.
But just better.
Just a new iteration on it.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Why is that a fucking problem, guys?
Sometimes we just want more.
Yeah.
But with women this time.
This is the best more, man. This game is great. If you guys don't have it, you guys go sell some blood or something. You need it. Find a way. Find a way to get this game. It's the best. So, with that, I will find some more details for you.
Yes, please.
I'm going to push you into this game.
Okay.
And you're going to like vastly pass me. Because I am just like sitting there strumming my shamisen a lot. Just they motion captured the hands playing actual shamisen. So when she's playing it in the game, she's playing it in the game, bro.
That's cool.
It's just a good game. It's very, very, very good. Very good game. So with that, I'm going to go look up some more reasons why you need to get this.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. If you love this episode, please tell a friend. Word of mouth is the best way we can get the good YMBToAP into fresh new ears. We release weekly every gosh darn Monday. That is the YMBToAP guarantee. My most favoriteest thing. Bam! I stamp each one personally. Every time you hit download, I got to come out of hiding and fucking go stamp that shit real quick for you. It's very exhausting. But I love doing it for you guys. If you want to talk to us about the fact that I got to go stamp each and every YMBToAP that is streamed across the globe, come on over to the Discord. It's in the show notes. Go in there, click it, instant invitation, and you're in there talking to us right now. We're talking about all kinds of stuff in there right now, and it is spooky season. I'm a little bit on a Freddy Krueger kick right now. I'm probably going to be posting some stuff in there lately. I've been watching all 7 of them. I haven't been watching as much spooky right now, but I need to get back into some spooky stuff
with you
guys.
This comes out on Monday the 13th, so this Friday this Friday?
Oh,
is it Friday?
Actually, I think so.
Yeah.
Let me go look in the thing real quick. That is what we put, right?
I think it's Friday at 9 p.m.
Yes. Yeah, so actually, Kelsey's right. This Friday, October 17th at 9 p.m. Central Time, so make sure you convert that to wherever you live. We are going to be watching a movie together with all you guys. You can feel free to get on camera, not get on camera, but just join our little Discord stream here, so make sure you get in that show notes. Join the Discord. We're going to be watching Bring Her Back, which is a movie that I recently watched. I will admit, it is a little graphic. It's a lot of graphic, so it might be hard a little bit, but it really is a good time. We watched Talk to Me, I think, last year together.
Yes.
This is actually by the same guys, so if you've seen Talk to Me, similar vibe. But as always, you can look away, because it's going to be a lot, maybe.
Okay.
But we've got subtitles in there. Bring some snacks. Bring a drink. Just bring yourself. I want to hear you guys, man. I want to know what you think, because after we finish it, you know we're going to be talking about it for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget to do that this Friday. Be there. But whether you are there or not, we just love you guys so much. We love making the show for you, love interacting with you, bringing you ideas, things in the world. And that's why we want you in the Discord, so we can hear your thoughts on it too. You guys are just the best. We love that you're here. We love you. Everything about you. You're beautiful people.
Just gorgeous. God, I love your face. Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Farash. Please check him out on YouTube. He has spooky tunes for spooky season. And as always, thank you so much for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. Has this whole episode been AI?
We had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
I fucking get, because I'm barely on TikTok now.
I'm
can't
on it
bring
7
myself to
hours
do
a
it.
day. That's all I fucking do.
Go to your thing. Let's see how long we've been on it today.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do that? I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, it's...
Digital well-being and parental controls. There's a screen time one. Fuck.
Digital well-being.
Fuck. I just clicked it, and I already have a thing. Fuck.
You already have a number?
Yeah,
Is it under settings?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, pull your thing down, go to the cogwheel for settings, scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's above device care.
I can't get to my settings. I feel like I'm 30,000 years old. Settings. Okay, and then scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yep. And it says, so kind of halfway up the screen, it says apps, device care, digital well-being.
Yep.
When you click that, it already pulls in how long you've been on your phone and your top 3.
It is less than I thought, honestly.
Good. Mine is way more than I thought. But I did do that while I was waiting because I didn't do dinner. I was just on TikTok. I'm at an hour 45.
I'm at 3 hours and 50 minutes. It's all I
double
do
me,
at work.
man.
I also have an hour and 22 on Instagram today. Like, that's
Instagram
my
didn't
day.
even crack mine. Let's see. So this says I've been on my phone 3 hours and 33 minutes.
I've been on my phone for 8 hours and 5 minutes, and that's disgusting to me. This is me begging. You should cut out this whole part and put it in the fucking Discord, because I don't know if this is going in the ender or is this going to be in the actual show. I need recommendations for what to do at work that isn't work, because I'm obviously spending too much time on my phone.
I can't help you with that because mine is Wikipedia.
I mean, that's a good source. A good way to spend your time. Like,
I'm
you're
trying
learning.
to think of what I do. Well, because remember, that is what I did. That's how I learned about so many movies. Because I would read about a movie that we would just watch. Mm-hmm. Then I'd go, well, who's this guy? So I'd click the guy. Well, what's his filmography? I don't know what that one is. I'd click it and go, that one sounds cool. It was part of this studio I've never heard of. Who's the studio? And then I would devolve so deep into such a weird... That's how I learned about Ralph Bashki, the guy that was like the first guy to make like X-rated cartoon movies. And I think that's because I was looking up Lars Van Trier. That dude's name? Well, because I was like, well, what's this movie? Well, who's this director? They say he's a big problem. So what movies are such problems? And then it was like, here's other problem things. And I was like, well, what are these other things? And then I would learn,
Yeah, see, you're doing like journalism. I'm just sitting there getting fed videos of frogs. Like, I don't like being on TikTok. I don't like it. But whenever I
Me either. But
open
when
my phone,
I can't
I'm
stop
stuck
sometimes.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should uninstall it. I'm gonna put a little screen time cap on mine. I'm gonna do that right now.
I did that to Taylor, and she went, yeah, but then I just turn it off because it goes
Yeah.
like, are you sure? And then you go, nah, I want to keep going. Like, there's no hard coding. Like, no, you said an hour, bitch.
Yep.
That's all you get. You get to go, but please. And then it goes, okay, here you go.
I'm gonna allow myself Tuesday
2 hours.
through Thursday. You think 2 hours?
Well, okay, for work, 3 hours because, like,
3 hours?
get paid on company time to watch some TikTok.
I don't
3
think I
hours ain't
should be
bad.
watching that many TikToks. I'm gonna do 2
that's true.
hours.
Okay, 2 hours is good. Do you want to know what I do on TikTok, honestly?
Tell me.
I literally find something that I hope people care about for the streak, and then I log off.
Yeah.
I know we said, this is the ender. I'm going to out myself because I know I'm a piece of shit. I know. But for everybody, and I am sorry, guys, it's because I don't like this app anymore. I've got at least, even when I clicked in yours just now to watch the thing, I had 27 videos from you that I haven't watched.
Oh, God.
Because I just don't like being on this app anymore.
Yeah.
So
I really think
I
I
make
should
sure that
uninstall
you
it.
send me something and that I send you something. I see that the fire gets lit and I'll log off. That's it.
Yeah. I typically only send you stuff that I'm like, this is interest, like if it's something that's going to bring you joy, like a stupid song,
That's why I feel bad because I'm like, just know that mine are not meant for you to watch.
Okay. Yeah. I only send you
Honestly,
stuff that's like,
they're not.
here's a piece of joy for you or something I'm mad about that we're going to talk about on the show.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, what's the point?
Yeah. What is
That's
the point?
That's how I felt about it. So this is probably a long ender thing, probably. And I'll just start when we're going to our settings and looking at the TikTok stuff.
Okay.
But if
might
you are
delete
listening to
the
the ender now, I want to know what your screen time is. You know what? Post your TikTok screen time for the day when you listen to this show, and we'll know you actually listen to the show.
Yeah. Fucking posers.
That's like the whole... Have you gotten those on YouTube? Like when you get to the end, it's like, okay, post an emoji of a watermelon in the comments so I know you made it this far. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Post your fucking TikTok screen time. Do it.
Do it.
If you don't, I know you don't love us. I know.